So I wanted to talk about lessons learned, both with moving a year ago and with my mom's cancer. It both were huge events in my life recently. Mom died 4 years ago. She had pancreatic cancer, and I stayed positive the whole time through it, clinging to faith and prayer and fully believing God would heal her of that cancer and restore her to the family. And he did. For a year, she went through procedures, went through chemo, did a bunch of natural things that brought her to not full health, but healthy enough where she could run while she was doing all of her other treatments. And then about a year into her treatments, she was cancer-free. That lasted about 6 months, and then it came back again, even stronger, faster. They decided to do their treatments, the chemo treatments, away from a bigger cancer center, and the doctor that they chose, instead of going with partial doses of chemotherapy, went with full doses. In the past, Mom's oncologist had really found that the full doses were not any more effective than partial doses, but they were definitely causing her more issues that were knocking her down. Her first treatment at the new facility with the new doc and full treatment was actually her last day. She worked in her garden all day. She was doing things she loved all day long. That night, she went to bed early and died that night. Very difficult time. And from that, I think, initially I thought God was going to heal her and restore her full time, but he had better plans for her, restored her to health. She lived, those 6 months to its fullest. She was in her garden. She was doing things. They even went back to the Belize for a while, and she enjoyed that time in her life with the reprieve from cancer. Looking back on it, I think I would have been more open and honest with her about treatments. She was questioning whether or not to do the chemo or natural cures. I quite honestly was afraid. I didn't want to lose Mom, so I felt the natural ways may not have been the best. Looking back, I think they probably were the best, and that the chemo, I know the final chemo is what did her in, but I think if I had to go through it again, or had to go through it with myself or my spouse, I think I would go with the natural remedies, the herbs, everything that is healthy for you, that builds your immune system, that can destroy the cancer, versus going with what the pharmaceutical companies make money on. If you've got to put on hazmat gear to even handle this stuff, putting it in your body is probably not the best idea to do. If it's toxic to your skin, can kill you, destroy your skin on the outside, good chance on the inside it's doing even worse. So looking at that, I would not want to do that again, for her or for anyone else I love. My recommendations would be all natural. Research it, and I think that's what actually got Mom as far along as she did, was the natural remedies she was using. As far as the lessons, like I said, I would go that route, go with the natural, holistic. Um, I would definitely have people praying for me. I would definitely have people laying hands on me. Um, I think that's even more powerful than the natural herbs and medicines that um, we can use. So, going forward, I think, should that ever come to my life again, that would be the path I would go. As far as the other big event, the move, that move was huge. Um, it took us 6 months to get packed up and things in storage and get the house ready. And I don't think we fully understood how much stuff we have and how much we had to put away in storage versus moving. Um, to do it again, I think I would have gotten rid of more if we could have had more rummage sales, more um, I don't know, donations, just to limit the amount of stuff that we have in storage and had to move. Um, Hopefully, we'll be doing a move again, and getting to our own house rather than my parents' house. But in the meantime, I think we should be getting ready for that move, looking for ways to downsize our our possessions, minimizing that, getting rid of things, um, keeping the things that are important to us, family heirlooms, family treasures, um, but also keeping things that we may need, um, but getting rid of things we have, two and three of. Um, on the other side of that, some of the things that we have also allow us to do um, repairs, fix things, extra scrap for, fixing chairs or fixing tables or building shelving or something that we may need to do. So a lot of that is good to have um, when we get to our final destination. But I think minimizing is a good thing when you're trying to move. Once you get there, having all of that is good to be able to build on to what you have and fix what's going on, spare parts for this or that, or whatever you need. So I guess that's where I'm at. Thanks for listening. Bye.